Welcome everybody to Technical Tuesdays Reloaded, episode 1. Excuse me, I was just walking down the beach today, right here in Southeast Asia. I had a brainwave to restart Technical Tuesdays. Why? Number 1, we're reloaded now. Number 2, I had some comments asking for it from the last video, and I would like to thank everybody, and I have sincere appreciation for the amount of likes, engagement, and positive comments I received on the last video with a YouTube channel which is starting from scratch. Today is currently nearly 6 p.m. Asia, so we're just coming into the New York session in around an hour and 15 minutes or so. We have some great setups so far. I would show you on the laptop right here, but it's too sunny and sun's, screens, etc. However, what I am going to do, guys, is give you a full insight and full Technical Tuesday reloaded breakdown into some of the setups I'm looking at for the week ahead, for the month ahead, because it's March Madness. I can feel we are going to be experiencing some high volume market moves, high liquidity. I'm super excited for it. I'm super excited for BTC, super excited for gold, and some of the pound pairs as well. So with me, for you guys who've seen some of my previous videos, after taking 2 years out, technical based overall. And I say reloaded. Why do I say reloaded? And I add reloaded to the Technical Tuesday video EP playlist selection is simply because in the last 2 years, I did explain briefly in the last video and the first video on my channel that I actually went inward with my trading work, my technical work, etc. And I said it was a blessing to come off social media and get banned from social media on the whole. And I really pushed into making myself better. If you go and compare this video and the next Technical Tuesday episodes in comparison to my old Technical Tuesday episodes where I'm running over the charts, you'll see the clean-cut difference. The lenses have changed. Chart work is only as accurate as the lens you're viewing through, which is here and here. Intuition, the mental, the crown, and the eye center. You'll see the difference, and you'll see why it's reloaded. Anyway, I'm looking to make this consistent every single week. I am 7 hours ahead of London time. I'm always working on London time though with the markets. And I aim to get these videos out and edited as close to the Asian switch over into London as possible. So we're ready for the Tuesday. We're reloading the Tuesday, we're reloading the week with hella setups across 10 instruments. I might not cover all 10 instruments. Any suggestions you guys have, drop it in. Also, I would like to point out and say that a lot of people made some decent change last week, especially on BTC. More or less everything apart from oil. I've thrown oil out of the archive. Go watch the last video and you can see the market. I ran over them charts in like 1 minute 20 and look what happened. So again, glad you guys are catching on. I want to keep this as sincere as possible going forward with all of the work. No fancy edits, just clean cut, bang bang information. I've got so many important topics for you guys as well. So again, don't forget to subscribe. Push me over that 20k subscriber count, because again, I'm starting from scratch here when it comes to business and working with people and donating things to people. I just thought I'd come back and just show who's who in a sense. The last thing I would like to push out there and point out and question you on is that whilst I took 2 years away to focus on myself, the world, the economy, to relocate, make smart moves for the future, I also had the vision to make my inner business more accurate, more precise, my psychology, to come out on top of all of the things I've been through in the market and outside of the market, and use every single instant as a positive drive to enhance that psychology. And I'll go into this in further depth on other videos. Now, with that being said, are you the asset? Are you the trader? Are you the one who can read markets without looking at fundamentals and gauging information off third parties? Are you the asset versus the machine operator, where you have a machine business model, which many people have these days? And if certain pieces and parts were taken away from that, for instance, Instagram, social media, Facebook, technology to create fake prop accounts, marketing team, posting on Instagram, gaining all of this information just to dilute it and pass it on to the public. Are you the guy who is the asset, and you don't need any of that whatsoever, and you can provide top tier information with high degree accuracy, or are you simply a machine operator, a cog, which, you know, if certain things are to be taken away, down the hill we go. Think about it. Anyway, beautiful out here. Let me just show you. Move these bottles, move these drinks. Look, damn boy, beautiful. And that's it really. Spend a lot of time on my own these days. I'm coming back to show, prove, and also just get reacquainted in the sector consistently and show what I can do. And I've worked so hard for it. And I hope you guys can too. I'm here to simplify things for everybody. So here we go. Technical Tuesdays reloaded, everybody. Damn, this is gonna go mad. I back up all of the videos and archives, and I will upload them to a server, and I will upload to my Discord channel in the VIP, and you know, there's a YouTube video tab there anyway, which again I put on a backup server, because already I have somebody or persons trying to violate my comment section on YouTube, to violate my YouTube status. I wonder who that could be. It's funny when you step away from certain people, you see the envy and jealousy in the heart, but it's fine. Can't stop greatness is what it is. It'll always overstep. So anyway, enjoy the charts. Let's get to it. Let's start with gold and then just move on swiftly. Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to the chart work, the analysis, trading setups, etc. Now, first and foremost, what I'm going to just step on, okay, is the Bitcoin move from last week. Perfect rollover. Okay, beautiful. Taking out 1, 2, 3 exclusive floors. And we are now consolidating below 22,500, say. Now, my thesis, I did place this into the public group, and I'm currently looking. Now, this was some of the setup. This was the overall, then I had the scaling afterwards as well. That was a 900 pip move. Okay, pretty phenomenal. And we had the Ethereum as well. Okay, so with ETH and BTC at the moment, I'm looking at this area. I've took the baseline into the top heavy end. I've simply measured that on ETH, duplicated it on ETH, and give 2 target options. I have daily at 1490 and here as well. If we do break back above this fib from A to B, I feel that we could just spike into nowhere and then reverse. The thesis here is short. We are accumulating nicely. I'm not too keen on these spikes at the moment. Okay, but we could be pressing. Press 1, press 2, press 3. We could be pressing for a big move. So I do have a lot of technical factors that are built up here, and I've came top down as well into BTC and ETH. So bringing that across there. Still liable for potential shorts, and it will be a big move if it goes. The risk reward will be pretty phenomenal, and we're looking for 1,000 pips to the downside. If we stay below these levels, if we violate these levels on BTC and ETH, cancel. Simply put, if we stay below the fibs on both of those instruments, okay, then we are looking for a decent trade. After doing 700 to 1,000 pips, which we caught from last week's video, which I analyzed in front of you, go back and check it out. We do need quite a large accumulation phase to shake people out of the market and bring new insight in and interest. Okay. Now, yesterday, quick ones. Gold, baby. Let's have a look at gold. So I did a dial-in on gold yesterday. It was a short. On the higher time frames, it can pop up, and I did put this into the public as well on the Discord, which is my personal trading journal. I predicted this move. I didn't enter it. I told the guys, this is something that can potentially happen. Look out before we actually bounce back on this fib and some of the daily levels of liquidity, and then go higher. And we fucking melted into that level. What's important now is that if I bring that up, okay, if I bring that up and across, what we can see is that we're actually building some steam. Gold needs to trade above 1850. Once gold's trading above 1850, we can, in fact, come into the market and predict 1861 as its next primary target projection. Thank you. So gold, to me, is a long. And yeah, we're going to be pushing into this band anywhere between 1861 and 1869. Then I will look at potentials to short at that level if thesis is given. So that's what I'm looking for on gold at the moment, guys, just to clear that up. So BTC, we just cleared BTC up. Gold, looking pretty spectacular yesterday. I was very busy yesterday. I told the guys in the group that I'm not going to be entering gold. I entered euro, which actually rolled into decent profit and then stopped me out overnight. Had a big sleep last night. I'd like to also just throw out there as well, in fact, that currently at the moment, Asian time, I am 9:47 a.m. I normally wake up anywhere in between 3:30 and 8 a.m. and London time, which I work on for these videos because I would like to get all these videos out just before London session, so you guys can obviously milk up potential trade setups I give out and understand it in real time. It's 2:47 a.m. So we're actually still in Asia right now. So this was the trade setup yesterday on euro. I was in. So I was short here off the top end, and I had another projected thesis because I knew it was going to rebound back into this area at one point before rolling back around. So we came back, entered secondary trade after getting out here on the reversal, because this was the main thesis and setup I put out into the group. The risk reward on this one was 1 to 2.6, nearly 1 to 2.7, which is great. Every risk reward profile I put on is either a 1 to 3 or 1 to 5. So that's why we're consistently up week on week, if managed correctly and on time. And overnight, I simply lost 18, 19 pips on this one. But where am I looking for euro to go next? For euro to be. Let's have a look at the higher time frame analysis. Okay, so beautiful. If you look at the daily, let's come into the daily quickly. Daily factor right here. Okay, so Friday 17th of February. Trailing that across, we have the daily high here as well, which is market is either going to blast through or it's going to respect and it's going to drop heavy, something like this. My thesis, I'm a bit on the fence at the moment with euro, but we have too many technical factors stating that, okay, we could spike anywhere into these regions, which is 15, 20 pips, and then start to roll over. Take that fib off there as well. So fresh, I would say, okay, euro for me, take that away. Euro for me, I would look at something like this, and I would look at the market coming, taking out this low, this area. Once we penetrate this area once more to the downside, we will see a shocking move in price, and we will be coming in to lower end boundaries 1.0613. 1.0, so that's pretty decent actually. So what I'll normally do is I'll do my screenshot, put it in here, and my guys will go in, pick these. So we've got GBP, AUD, sell active as well. So if I go into GA as the next one, right, a few topics of interest here, some points of interest. So GA, let me show you what we were looking at yesterday. So on the higher time frame, which is quite important, very important to know. Right, forget all of the noise that's happened before. What I'm interested in is this one candle. I'm interested in Monday the 27th of February, the high of it and the low of it coming across. You can see we're accumulating in and without. Now, yesterday's high is also important for today's PA and our trade setup. So we'll go in and mark that on. Our target was already given and drawn on yesterday for our thesis projection, and that thesis and projection came from a fib from A to B. We ran into that area. We've also got a liquidity point now too, and we also have a high at 8 a.m. London switch over, and you can see where the market came into that, spike through, close below, spike through, close below, boom, 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 and it's starting to roll over now. There's 3 points of confluence, guys, I was waiting for on GA, and the GA move, I'm looking at a projection, something like that, to take out the low. 1.7710 TP. So then what I did, I came into the 30-minute time frame, and I copy and pasted the high from London, 8:30 rollover. Okay, and you can see where it was respected, spiked through, but it was respected. And when was that respected? Throughout New York. So New York respected London, and the other confluences on the higher time frame as well. And we're in the grid of those dailies. So the trade setup here is a 1 to 6.3. Yeah. I'm risking 23 pips for 145 pips. Now, when to roll stops, if I'm looking at 145 pips, let's just say 150, any given amount of pips as a target, I want to cut that into 3. What do I mean by that? Once we've done 50 pips, I then roll a stop. If there's a target of 90 pips, once we've done 30 pips, I roll a stop. And so on and so forth. Throwing out, all of this is covered in my Discord on all the videos, so I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. So that's doing well so far. How many pips profit are we in so far from the entry there? 28. So another 22 pips or so, we roll the stop. Simple. Anything else good? We've got GBP USD. I'm waiting to break this area, rebound back in, and then collapse. If not, we're going to probably spike into this daily high as well. I'm not really interested in that too much right now. Aussie, we had some look on the Aussie yesterday, but consolidating. It's a little bit all over the place. I feel like Aussie at the moment, we're still in this potential setup, and we can still, on the Aussie, push lower. Simple as that. GJ, I got stopped out yesterday at break even, and now with GJ in this consolidation run that we're in right now, they're going back and forth. If we sustain below this box area and sustain below the daily high, which is actually printed at 6 a.m. Thursday the 2nd of March, we can see a roll into actually breaking these lows. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. Oh yeah, there's ETH. SPX, I'm going to do a full-fledged breakdown on this. I feel like we could see a rollover now, pushing into here with short SPX. Okay, so Aussie's looking beautiful. Euro's looking beautiful for the day. GU shorts, will we get that? GA shorts, hopefully we get the 150 pip target there. Same with GBP, JPY, so 1 to 3 risk reward, risking 30 pips for 97. BTC, will we get the rollover? Nothing solid there. No actual risk reward is placed on BTC and ETH yet. I will do that later for the group. And then gold as well. Gold, we're going to see you into 1861. So with that being said, let me just check the status of this recording. Okay, done 10 minutes already. I'm going to go to the gym now, hit some ice bath, hit a sauna, go on a ride. I've got a very, very good video of importance that I'm uploading towards the end of the week. I'm still working on that right now. About digital currencies and stuff. I'm going to show you a few things on the chart as well, from my personal perspective. But I hope you enjoy that video, Technical Tuesdays, EP1. Make sure to subscribe and check out. Oh shit. Yeah, check out the free Discord. It's in the link below. So guys, I'll see you next week.